Thank everybody being here. This is discussing the value of the taxes for the county and cities, and want to appreciate everybody being here to represent the cities and the county. With that, I'll just turn it over there, and then since Climax not here, I guess we can just 5-0, can't we?
Yeah.
No, sir, it's not that work.
We'll find out how that works. No, I'm only kidding people.
We will contact Climax and hear from them. But as most of the representatives of cities that are here are aware, it is required that we have to notify, the Board of Commissioners have to notify the mayors of each community that we're holding this meeting to begin the process of renewing SPLOST. That referendum will happen May the 19th, and in order for us to be positioned to call for that referendum, this meeting is the first step in the process. So we have Attapolis represented, we have Brinson, and we have Bainbridge represented. So for the benefit of the audience, it's just to comply with the law to begin the process of the SPLOST referendum that will be held in May. And this is just a continuation of the current SPLOST tax. It's not a new tax, it's just a continuation. So part of this meeting is for communities to get together and discuss potential projects that they would like to use the funds from the SPLOST project for. So with that stated, if anybody, any of the representatives from the cities have any comment, floor is yours. You're welcome to make a comment. Okay, seeing nobody has any, I have the project list from each municipality that's represented that's handed to me today in this meeting. So with that stated, that should conclude this meeting unless somebody else has anything to say that represents one of the municipalities, and we'll be glad to entertain that.
I don't represent, but as a citizen.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm giving them a chance first, okay? Okay, so hearing none, I'll take your question.
Will there be a list provided to the public of the projects that they are proposing or wanting for each community?
There will be. Yeah, what will happen is we will now, our next step is to confirm an intergovernmental agreement between the county and each municipality. And in that agreement, it has to be listed what the projects are for.
Will, the representatives, are they willing to listen to the citizens? If there's something in there or something missing that you think should be added?
I'm sure they will be, yes.
How will that be communicated? Through the paper or?
Yes, it'll be through the paper. And of course, that's something you can also get from each community. I'm sure they'll be happy to share that information with you.
So all projects will be posted before the next
Yeah,
meeting?
what happens is it has to be advertised for the referendum because you have to be notified before you're asked to vote for it, right? So you'll get an opportunity to see all the items being asked to be funded before you vote. And actually in the vote itself, it'll have that detail. Other questions? Okay, unless anybody else has anything else, that concludes this portion of it. And I appreciate all your participation. And again, we'll get in contact with Climax and see what their kind of items are.
So the next meeting will be in March, you said? Or do we have another meeting?
No, we don't have to have another meeting between the commissioners and the representative of the municipality. What we will need is for each of you to approve and sign the intergovernmental agreement,
Right.
just as in the past. And as soon as we get that worked up, all of this information in there, certainly we'll pass that on to each mayor or their representative to get them to sign.
Understand.
But we have to have that on the county's part. We have to have it by, our meeting is February 10th, and that's when the Board of Commissioners will approve it for consideration.
So you'll have to have it signed.
So
by
I
then.
need it from each municipality prior to the board meeting on February 10th, yes. Because to explain that, why we needed that in that time frame, we have to notify the elections office 90 days prior to calling for the referendum. So that's what that time frame is like. Other questions? We appreciate your participation.
Thanks for being here. Thank you.